LeChonk. Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. Apologies about the lateness, but I had to go pick up lunch, and I was sent out when school's out, so I took the liberty of getting a couple of other tasks done while I waited to almost get hit by 3 people who, of course, don't know how to drive, or don't care. My favorite thing that I love that people do is when they're at a stop sign and you're driving, and they're supposed to wait, obviously, and they just start going forward because, like, this guy was just literally you could see it in his face, because I watch drivers as much as I watch the cars, because I like to predict, right? It's all predictive. So I know this guy's looking one way, and I'm coming from left, he's looking to the right, and he's doing, like, this, like, limp head tilt or whatever, so I know he's gonna go, so I start slowing down, and I hit the brakes because he keeps going, and he looks at me and he goes, like, he just passes me through with his hand. I'm like, oh, really? Oh, thanks, fucking idiot. No, I'm supposed to wait for you, of course. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for your permission, so that we don't get into an accident that you might fall asleep during. So, a few of those, because people just... Yeah, people are just, yeah. Also, a funny sign, this is why spelling's important. I went to a store to pick up my girlfriend's gift. Kind of a gift of the past that I'm... that I'm bringing back in modern day for a little bit of comparison over 10 years. I went to the Dollar Tree, went to a dollar store, and I went to go pick up chocolate for her. And I was told to ring for casher. So it wasn't spieling, it was actually spelling. It was spling, in fact. So, ring for casher. It's important to put the I in cashier. Yep, spelling. Exactly. I wish it was spieling. Spieling is way more fun than spelling, because spelling is just like... What makes me sad is that sounds like a word, and I bet you people are okay with that. Ring for casher. So anyways, we're going to randomize Nuzlocke PokeRogue today while I'm in pain. Not because of the burger, just I'm in pain. I'm having a rough day. I've been having a rough couple of days, but no big deal. You know, I want to still do this. I've been wanting to do this for the past few hours. They're still working on the door and the windows. My cat was crying to see what was going on, so we actually put him in his little gladiatorial baby arena so he can watch the guy use the power saw. He's only afraid of the sounds if he can't see it. If he sees it, he'll sit there and he'll be okay. But if he doesn't see it, that's what freaks him out. Same thing as the fireworks. When fireworks go off, he's like, he will just like look all over, but the moment you bring him to the window, he looks, he goes, oh, those things, and he just walks away. That was an extremely funny Canada Day with him, where he's just like, there was a bunch going off couple of backyards over. He's just like a bunch of these fireworks firing off. They're like the dirty ones too, like the bad ones from the dollar store. And he just looks at him and goes, all right. Just goes back to sleep. Milo is a pretty chill cat. Yeah, pretty much, Kami. Good to see you, Kami. Good to see you, hero. I'm glad you're here to witness randomizer Nuzlocking for PokeRogue. Okay, let's talk about the rules of Rando Nuz for PokeRogue. Obviously, we cannot do proper Nuzlocking because of the way the game works. So this is going to look very similar to how Pokemon Stadium looks for us when we do randomizer Nuzlocking. We're going to be doing a random starter team. Because we have a random button, we're going to fill up our team as much as we can while hitting the rando button until we can't fill up anymore. I don't think it tries to put Pokemon to make it equal 10. I think it just picks randomly, and then whatever numbers are left, we can kind of tell what type of team we're going to have. So to make it a little more random, rather than us just being able to modify our team around with the normal Nuzlocking rules, we're going to make it where the runs that we have spots on our team, we can catch up until we have a team of 6. I think that'll allow us to pick a little more risks, and it'll be a little more interesting with what we decide on and go from there when it comes to catching. The exception will be when we are catching Pokemon I don't have the information for. So if that red ball is grayed out, I'm going to catch it. If I don't catch it first try, though, I can't use it on my team. I'll have to replace it or dump it or whatever. We'll have to figure out how the details of that work. But I don't think that's going to be very common unless we find legendaries or mythics that I do want to catch. It'll be the same thing. If it's not on first try and I reset, that's not the end of the run. That's just, we're going to catch it, we're going to take whatever damage happens, and then proceed to go on with the run. So it's going to be a bit of a greedy thing, because we're still trying to win, but we're still trying to catch at the same time, because I have a problem that I can't stop. But yeah, so that's going to be the main rules. Random starting team, we can only go up to 6, so our team will always be at 6. Once we're at 6, we cannot replace with anything. I'm thinking about events, but I'm just going to say it's 1 catch per biome until we're max roster. After that, maybe we can allow events to be adding it. And we're going to do no revives. Reviver seeds we're going to allow because you have to find them, but no revives. So basically, we're only allowed to revive after every 10 floors. And I've got a nice page to track all of this information for you. So I'm looking forward to this challenge. It's going to be interesting. We have a lot of good resources. We have a lot of luck. We have a lot of egg moves unlocked. Not everything is perfect, but I think we've done more than enough of grinding to like, legitimize at least giving this a shot. It'll take a lot of luck because that's just PokeRogue, but otherwise, I think it'll be a good challenge for us. And kind of spice this up a little bit, see what we've learned over the, what do you say, 350 hours of PokeRogue? So, I'm excited. Okay, but welcome in. Challenge runs with Classic, Gen 1 and 2, as well as what's the next easiest? Next easiest. Oh. Next easiest. I guess it depends on what you have. Based on, well, let's go over to the page here. Let's take a look. I want to say it's Gen 6, depending on what you take in, right? Yeah, I guess it would be whatever you take in could influence that. But like Gen 6, because Klefki is pretty much a free win against Rayquaza mostly, and definitely Eternatus. If you play your hand right. Gen 5 might be? Like, Gen 6 also has, like, Delphox, right? Delphox is pretty good. What happened here? Okay. I don't know, everything has its own power. Like, there are some really easy carries in Gen 3, I would guess. Gen 4 less so, I would say. I want to say it's, like, 3 or 6. Probably 9 because power creep. Probably. There's some pretty good Pokemon in this. I mean, you have Meowscarada. If you have Magician on Meowscarada, it's a win. Any generation with a pickup poke and Magician, you should be okay. To my knowledge. I think it really depends on what you have, but I would say like 3. Every generation has its own strength, but like 3, 5, 6. I only say skip 4 because I think there's a lot less, like, a lot of these Pokemon take a while for them to get better. I don't know if you have, like, a decked out of any of these guys or whatever, so I think it would just go from that. Alright. Noble, good to see you, man. Okay, let's see what our first team is. That's a start. No problem, Cable. Oh, boy. All right, here we go. So we're going to go until we can't go anymore. That's our team. All right, that's our starting team. So we can catch 3 Pokemon on this run. We have a Pyukumuku, a Lapras, and a Druddigon. Okay. Okay. So we can modify these in any way we want. What do you got? Jolly, don't you? Yeah, you do. Okay, you have Jolly. Now, we're gonna have to look through some of these because some of these have changed move-wise. Okay. So probably early carry is... Oh, you can get Filter now? Heck yeah. Oh, you're so close to it. You have Purifying Salt as well. That's great. I'm probably going to lead Lapras to start. probably leading. I'm trying to think of what would be the best carry. Actually, the best carry might be in the early game Drotagon. We can't lose to any of the gym leaders or Ivy. But we can change it up. We're keeping shift on. We're still doing shift mode. You have the rules down there. But yeah, chances are it's either... It's definitely not going to be Pyukumuku. Pyukumuku is interesting because it has Salt Cure. Like, this is going to be good for end game. Trying to see if there's anything I can take that'll make this better. You get no other moves that I can really think of here. I don't think we need Mud Sport or Water Sport. Helping Hand could be interesting, but I think I'm just gonna, yeah. The opponent. And you have like plus defense minus speed. You do have relaxed, because Comeuppance doesn't have negative priority, right? So maybe we go relaxed instead. Just to slow it down here. We have Sing, Water Gun. Scald would be more than enough to get through this. Okay, that's a team. That's fine. I mean, we have to be ready for these kinds of teams, right? So, it's definitely not a bad team. We have a couple of good carries there. So, we'll work with it. Okay. So everything's going to be trackable on screen. I've got this nice little... I spent some time working on a decent overlay here, so hopefully make this work. So, we can catch 3 Pokemon. They have to be from 3 different biomes. It's normal Nuzlocking rules. We catch it, we have to... We can toss a ball and determine later. But for now, this is what we're going to be doing. I did slow this down. I'm going back to 5 times, but we're keeping animations on. Okay, early on, let's get some balls, because we are going to be doing some catching. If we find a Pokemon here that can have pickup, we're going to risk it. Getting a good chance here at pickup, but also it means, like, that's a big risk, honestly, because then we have to keep that Pokemon. We can't get rid of it. I guess we could allow event Pokemon to be catchable. I want to use this on Drotagon, weirdly enough. Map is amazing. Okay, gotta remember we're doing a Nuzlocke, so no revives. No revives. Smackdown. The other thing is we gotta play not greedily. We just gotta play this correctly. So I'm actually going to take Smackdown here because I want more coverage. Lose Morning Sun? No, you're pretty good, but you do have Sheer Force. So let's try it. A bit risky, I think, in my opinion. I have Freeze Dry. You're liking Claws? I want to like Claws. I just gotta get used to it. But I think Claws are pretty fun too. Are you enjoying the game? Spite is fascinating. I'm gonna take Lumberry here. We could go Double Battle to try and get some XP going. So far, good. Glad to hear it. I think we could play around with, like, we're pretty strong. I think we can actually do double battles here. Drotagon, Lapras can both fight. Might be too early to do it, though. Or maybe this is the time to do it. Guess we're about to figure that out together, aren't we? Yeah, that's really good. Yep, that's me too. Honestly, that's me too. Okay, so she's gonna have a Swampert. Notable. And a Pidgeot. Cool. Okay. Keep Drotagon leveled up here. Like, my town development will come way later. But at least for now, I'm enjoying what the game is offering. Boss Rattata. That's the first damage I took. What did I get? Anything? No. Alright, we just survived the first 10 floors. This can't be a complete bust. Do I risk it in planes? I'm stuck with this thing if I have to. Let's not over-rely on pickup as good as it is, though. Let's just try and... Like, this team is very small, so I don't think we want to be just trying to load. I don't think Lapras... Like, G-Max Lapras is good. Drotagon is fine. I don't think we want to be putting all of our eggs in one basket and just trying to super juice these guys. If I had a Legendary, maybe I'd take a little bit more risks with it. At least Pokemon, like the pickup pokes, do have moves that they can use, so it's not complete bust if I do decide to go for the risk. Ram Wire Technique extends right. Help me close. Yeah, yeah. That's pretty fun, too. Oh, and we must kill Eternatus. That's another rule. We can't catch Eternatus, but what we're going to do, because I still want the candies for Eternatus, is... we will beat up Eternatus, and then we will quickly reset. And then, like, when we see it's been KO'd, we will reset, and then catch Eternatus after. Nice kill, nice kill. Yeah, we're trying to win, so we're gonna invest into this. Okay, since you're by yourself, let's get Recover healed up. No. Let's open outspeed. Recovery Spark? Oh, you've been liking the Recovery Spark? That's fair. Let me heal this. No, this doesn't offer me anything. I'm gonna keep taking lures. We're still strong enough here that we could do this. Don't think Palmy's gonna be that. I went with the knock-up Spark. I went with the damage one. I just like the iframes on it, and then it does knock up certain things like the Beyblade people. Oh, I could go this. I just like Freeze Dry. Freeze Dry is so fucking good. Oh, Freeze Dry is so good. Yeah, I went with the Ground Slam. Let's make sure we're strong enough here. Yep, that works too. Don't think we're gonna need to use an elixir or an ether. It's pretty cheap though, to be fair. Not anymore. Okay, we're on 20 cycle. And it's free! No. We're gonna keep recovering. Alright. Good start. Oh boy. I don't want to end up the electric place. That sounds like hell. Grassy Field also sounds like hell, but then going to Lake. I mean, we can catch Gyarados. If we find a Magikarp, may as well just put Gyarados on the team, but then we're going to need something to help us with those weaknesses. But I mean, Gyarados is always a nice insurance for late game. Tanky Deeps and 2 supports. I mean, yeah. I could also just take supports. I tried the Corrosion one, but the problem is I use heavier weapons, so I just don't have enough time to hit them to abuse it. So if I have Corrosion, I'd use Corrosion Swords but I like Breacher, and I think the knock-up is just nice to cancel mid-combo in your Breacher to give yourself iframes. There's a lot of cool skills, though, and I'm sure more will be unlocked the more, Spark legends we find. I guess it's Lake. I just don't want to end up in a water spiral, you know what I mean? Then we're only really looking at water Pokemon, but then we might be able to swim ourselves out of it. Literally, with the map. Magikarp angle? You mean Ducklet angle? No. Yeah, me too. I really want to practice with spears, but I just feel like they're lacking just that much. Just a little bit too little of attack speed, and a little too much damage, like a little bit too little of damage. Like it's all just off by a couple of number points for me to enjoy them. I like the super spear, but like I just find that half the time when I'm trying to cancel something, you have to take even more time, and the combo is a way slower combo of the Breacher, and also can lunge you into really awkward places, and having the amount of space the spear causes, for me, in my opinion anyways, is just unnecessary. I put myself in worse positions. Oh, you don't like the pull kick, the AoE? I'm much more a fan of the thrust, but like the multi-thrust myself, but that's just because multi-thrust. Multi-thrust looks cool. We'll take non-stop double battles here. Let's look for a... Magikarp with the highest capabilities. Okay, so we're already level 18 with our main. That's where we want to be. We don't really have a team for Lotad. Yeah, it's very... I mean, it's Spear. It shouldn't have a big AoE, but... I get what you're saying. Flash Cannon? What the hell? Okay, Dire Shit's great at this point. Oh. I'll try with Druddigon. Oh boy. Excuse me? Why does this happen? Why? I'm just curious why. Is it because if you're too slow, you can't do it? I'm gonna try with Lapras, just to see. Like, this has only been recently happening. Maybe you have to be faster. I've never noticed that. Huh, alright. Oh boy. Well, we're just gonna put it to sleep. Third tier prize. We'll take it. Who can miss? Ironically, it's actually Lapras that can miss with Sing. Okay, I didn't put the pieces together. You have to actually be able to outspeed. That's what was happening before. Ice Shard. I'll probably go it. Kangaskhan. Ow! Just gonna small this. And then actually I'm gonna force doubles on this. Go here. You're gonna Dragon Dart this thing. What does this team want? Oh, is it like rapid? I don't think I've ever used the starting one. That didn't kill. I'll recover here. No, we already have a water type. Let's just keep this simple. Although Inteleon is quite cool. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Slowbro is pretty good. Do we want to be putting another water type on this team? Another slow Pokemon, too. I think we say no to it. It could just be as simple as yes because it's busted, but it's really busted because of Mega Slowbro plus Bouncy Bubble. Not just because of Slowbro. It needs to have Regenerator. Damn you, baiting me with Egg. Okay, Drizzle Boss and Ducklet. Man. Oh, you lived. I've been squeezed. Okay, Construction Site has fighting types. Swamp has poison and ground types. Could do something there. I need to consult the map. Where does Construction Site bring to? Dojo and stuff? As long as we... Oh, we could fall into a friggin' power plant trap, though. Swamp does bring us to either Tall Grass or Graveyard, though. I think we're gonna go Swamp. There might be something fun to find in there. Drapion? I mean, Dark Poison just does well. I don't know. I feel like a Paldean Wooper might help this team more like a Clodsire. Drapion has speed. He has 95 speed at level 40. Yeah, if we get a Water Absorb Clodsire. Or we have to get an event to change its ability, which is risky now, because we have to be careful with those events. Huh. I think I'm gonna go for it. And if we kill it, we can just look for something else. Okay. I'm making the call. Here we go. Are they done?
Almost. They're just finishing up the back windows.
Oh, okay.
And and he's finishing up the door still.
Oh, okay.
They have a problem with the door.
Huh? Having a problem.
Well, because the
It's not a strong Skorupi, but it'll do. Does it say where I caught it? Just out of curiosity? Met at Swamp. Okay, yeah. So I don't have to track this myself. We can track that. Lunar, what's going on, man? Yep, we're doing our challenge run. These are all terrible choices. Here we go. Ooh, didn't kill. That's a shame. Okay. We randomed into, yeah, we have the starting roster right here. We got Pyukumuku, Lapras, Druddigon. I believe Dragon Darts does just target one, but I don't think it's fully implemented to target randomly. That's why we're allowed to target with it. That's why it's partial. Which really just works in our favor. Ow. Okay. PP up, or do we go exit it? Yeah. I mean, Pyukamuku's fine. It's got some great endgame stuff. If our team starts to struggle, we have Salt Cure and Baneful Bunker. There's a lot of utility for Pyukamuku. Plus, Inners Out is quite amazing too. It's most certainly a welcome sight to the team, just not like something I'm going to be actively leveling or investing into. But it could definitely take XP welfare. Yeah. No, it doesn't hit each Pokemon once, it just will always do that. Alright, who's our leader? Lusamine, okay. There you go. Look at this lovely overlay I made. Very simple, you guys know exactly what's happening all the time now. Which is what my hope for this challenge was, to have all this information for you guys. And for me, really. No, it just means they'll come back. It's similar to what we do with Pokemon Stadium, where they will come back after each floor. We just can't use revives mid-floor. When if they die, as long as we make it past the multiple of 10, we're good to go. Because you can't remove anymore, right? If we could remove, we would do it like the old style, but you can't do that anymore. And the only way that I can replace members on my party is by finding event Pokemon. Oh, there's no way I'm taking that. Yes, Reviver Seeds are allowed because you have to actually find those, but I'm not allowed to take any revives otherwise. Clodsire. Yeah, unless it's Reviver Seed specifically. Frozen. Chili. I'm gonna take a Lumberry. So like this, I already caught in the swamp. I can't get this. Yeah. I mean, it was the same thing with doing Mystery Dungeon, right? We've Nuzlocked many different games, so we've kind of seen what it looks like in all cases. Edward Enigma Berry. I'm gonna take the Healing Berry. Jollibee? What is Jollibee? How the hell is it 3 a.m.? 11-hour difference. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember. Right. I don't know what Jollibee is. What's Jollibee? I had a burger for lunch. Went to my local Hero Burger. And it's sitting okay so far, which is funny because it's cooked with egg. I'm not supposed to be okay with egg. I'm from Canada. Intimidate. Fine. Grumble egg? I don't get that. What does it mean, Basil? Oh, you know what game my friends and I tried last night? We tried Warhammer 40k Gladius, because it was free. Oh, it's a fried chicken brand. I mean, we have fried chicken here, it's just not in my town. My town is something called Mary Brown's Chicken. If they're even there anymore. I haven't gone that side of town in a while. We have lots of variety in the town, but I've never heard of Jollibees. But yeah, we tried Warhammer 40k. It's like Civ, but more combat focused, and it's in the Warhammer universe. So I'm Space Marines because I told them I'll never be a Space Marine in any other game, so I may as well just be a Space Marine in this game. So now I'm a Space Marine. Pretty fun game, actually. How did I lose a... Oh, I lost a defense, yeah. Okay, ghosts are always pretty OP in this, because it just... If we find a ghost that can learn Curse, we kill Eternatus, no problem, as long as it gets to use stuff. So we're gonna go Graveyard. I don't think it helps me against Lucamine. I mean, Dustcall is pretty amazing. You're craving a hamburger? My bad. Let me check the Pokedex on something. Grilled cheese with bacon. Ooh. Okay. I think a Dusclops or a Dusknoir would be quite good for this team. What do you think, Chad? I think it'd be quite good for this team. Wait, why didn't Sheer Force affect Smackdown? Is that a thing? Alright, so we've caught in the graveyard now. Okay, so we have Pukabuku Dusknoir. That'll be a thing. Yeah, not for this team. It's only the first, not the first Pokemon in a biome, just one Pokemon per biome. But once we have a full roster, we're not allowed to catch anymore. We can only acquire Pokemon through events. Anything back here I want? Anything on you that I want back? Maybe Hone Claws, actually, or Toxic Spikes, Poison Fang. You didn't have a poison move on you, did you? Why not? You're gonna learn a poison move, though. If anything, I want Hone Claws. Yeah, I would do that. It just feels very dry that way because, like, I don't know. I'd rather take the risk of you, like, going through, because in particular with PokeRogue, at least in my mind, it's interesting with PokeRogue, considering you could have multiple events cut off your catching ability. So I kind of like the extra element of, like, will you wait out to get a better Pokemon, or will you never see it and you lose that biome and you never come back and catch from it? You know what I mean? So that's kind of my logic with how I wanted to run it. Do I want echoed voice on you? Kind of? Kind of? I kind of want echoed voice. Am I going to be carrying with it, though? Probably not. We don't want to be rolling this early, either. No, my lens, bitch. Ow. Have you watched other people do, challenge runs of this Nuzlocke style? Ability charm. God damn it. They're fine. Fine. Oh, yeah, we're working on my windows and doors upstairs, or my door and windows upstairs, so they're using a hacksaw. They're having a problem because our laminate flooring is on top of ceramic flooring, so when they went to go put the door in, it sat too high off the ground. And apparently they couldn't get the lock to work either, so... No epic item tiers are higher? Yeah. I mean, if you're lucky enough to get it, I'd take it. I don't see why not. I'm very much, like, I consider myself to do the higher end of challenge runs, but I have limits. There are just certain things that I'm just not interested in. Like, even with my normal Nuzlocks, my rando Nuzzes, I have no interest in, like, 0 items during battle. However, I do restrict item usage, or item storage, because I think there's an element of being able to manage an item supply. Kind of gives really funny strategies more hope, too. Okay. Aftermath? No. Just gonna level up here for the Morty, or perhaps what's his name? The other fight. Ooh. Yeah, get all those scalds up. We're gonna take EXP share. There we go. Oh, that's what I was thinking of. That did no damage. But that took lots of damage. Can you stop, though? Fine by me. I can't wait to Nuzlocke Gen 8. Okay, Ice Shard proving quite useful. No. You do get Curse, yes you do. You want to do it? I could be enticed. I could take it over. Not yet. You, I actually want you to have Hex. You're not good at it. You're really not good at it. Just defense, huh? No, my speed. Alistair is throwing. Help. Alright. No deaths. Already a quarter of the way through. Oh, I'm considering it. Does that help me against 55-y? No. Maybe? You know what? I got a shiny Ogerpon? What? Cool, and Flower Trick? I got the rare egg move and a shiny Ogerpon. Well, that's cool. Barbarage, Fezzadipity. We got Hydro Steam Volcanion with all of the attack. Nothing but attack. An arrow pointing directly away from it. That's fucking cool. Wow. Very lucky. Alright, to the Abyss. Anything in the Abyss we want? I don't know. Do I want to gacha for friggin' Lugia? I kind of don't. The good old streamer luck. Sorry, I forgot to disable my my streamer client earlier. No. My bad. But not really. Get wrecked, peasants. Yeah, streamer loop paying off pretty well. Ooh, Dargon, you took a lot of goddamn damage there. Ooh, do I want to curse this early? Actually, I kind of want to curse this early. Yeah, I kind of want it early, I think. Okay, Dargon, you're in a bit of trouble there. That was a lot of damage you took. Yukimuku. Okay, burns out. We're good. You can Baneful Bunker. Excuse me. Gastro Acid. Huh. Which skill are you referring to? Get some bacon? Get some bacon, bro. Bacon sounds delicious. Delicious. Anyways. Sableye. Houndoom could also be helpful, but then we kind of leave ourselves open to ground weakness. Kind of. Oh, Curse? So if you're not a Ghost-type Pokemon, it raises your attack and defense by 1 and lowers your speed by 1. If you're a Ghost-type, you cut your HP in half, and you put a Curse effect on the target, which makes them lose 25% of their health at the end of every turn. On a boss Pokemon that has multiple health bars beyond 2, it means that they lose a health bar every turn. So it's, in my opinion, one of the best things you can use against Eternatus. Crunch is better than Bite. They both have a hidden effect for the purposes of... What's it called? No, if they switch out, it doesn't work. That's why I think it's a good boss killer, but not necessarily, like, the best when it comes to, what's it called? We'll come back for that if we get Dust Noir and we need to carry. I like Shadow Sneak better on it. It's just better on bosses that can't switch. Body Slam. I'm gonna keep Ice Shard. I think it's actually been quite helpful. The great thing about Freeze Dry is we don't need to worry about coverage as much. Actually, can you... We move faster, right? Can you recover for me? And then you're gonna go for the Fire Lash kill? Good. Back to figuring out who gets the rare candies, not just grinding out rare candies willy-nilly. This feels weird doing a challenge. Feels really strange. I'm gonna take Night Slash. Crit in this game is amazing. I am a big fan of Le Crit. crits, not just for tricks anymore, or for kids. Crits are for all. I am going to... Ooh, nobody's fast enough, so I'm going to actually... I mean, Skorupi... Excuse me, sorry. Drapion with 3 Carbos can outspeed Mega Ray, right? That's how that works? I think we just speed up Lapras. Makes the most sense. She still doesn't have an answer. Not gonna take Pain Split yet. Let's give you a Metagross, potentially. Focus Punch, Metagross. Focus Punch. Okay. Sure. No. To kill fairy types, I want to say yes. Cross Poison, I also want to say yes. Honestly, I think we can keep Fell Stinger as our bug move. Shadow Ball, no. Why does she play VGC Icewind Kangaskhan? Okay, good. We got Drapion. That's great for us. Max is also amazing. I think I'm just gonna take a full level up on everybody. God, when Druddigon outspeeds you, that's a problem. Reaper Cloth. Alright, we got Dust Noir too. Excellent. Okay. So now we have access to Elemental Punches. We have a fairly bulky Pokemon to take more hits with. Great start to our first attempt ever. You son of a bitch. At least I didn't get rid of the Lumberry. Pyukumuku learning Recover. Instead of Comeuppance? Maybe. Maybe. It'd be able to stall longer with Salt Cure, Baneful Bunker. Yeah, I don't think you're... I think you're going to be mostly switching into take hits, so let's play around that. X-Scissor. I kind of want to keep Fell Stinger. I think he's enough speed to get the +3 and go from there. It's not stab anymore either. Should have recovered there, actually. Doesn't matter, I'll do it myself. I Sableye. Yeah, I'll Sableye. Oh, it's a Zoroark. I can't catch it. I want to, for the purposes of meta progression. But it's just not happening. Who's learning this? Ooh. Why do you learn that naturally? What'd I get? Relor learned Lumina Crash. That's pretty good, actually. Cave Space. Oh my god. Ooh. You could risk it for Clefable. Because Zoroark? Damn. We could risk a Clefable. Clefable would be an exceptional addition. Space also brings us out to places we can fight well. Like if we get lost in the mountains in the volcano, we're okay for a while. Cave could bring us back to Swamp. Wasteland brings us to Dragons, which we can beat. We don't fight until 80. I think we actually go for a Clefable. I mean, the game's giving us places that can give us carries, and that's my one reservation with Nuzlocking this game. is I'm going to be looking for the same Pokemon to add to teams. That's why I have the 6 roster limit. So that I'm not just constantly farming the same Pokemon. But if they're going to offer me an apple and I want an apple, I'm going to go for an apple. Oh, that's right, Aether Foundation, yeah. Bastard's asleep, but he's actually awake. Get him. Pukamuka. That could be fun. That could be fun later. We can remember that for late game strategies. Acupressure. I kind of want to keep the guaranteed toxic hit. Poison types get guaranteed hit toxic. We're making some interesting decisions based on what I learned from playing this game a bunch. I want to see if I have a decent read on how to make something like this work. No. You don't like Druddigon? I love Druddigon. He's just a happy... He's Bowser wannabe. He's just a Bowser wannabe. He's big fan. Couldn't afford a shell, unfortunately. Tragic story. Dusty Bond doesn't work on anything we care about. That's kind of spooky. I don't want to deal with it. It's so weird not seeing any damage happen. Because we don't have Rough Skin. I contemplated taking Rough Skin, but I'm also okay with this. I'm going to stay in with with Druddigon now because we have X Attack. Plus Dire Hit. Hey, Suwaka. Papa. How goes the Nuzlocke? So far, so good. That's our starting team. Pukamuku, Lapras, and Druddigon. And so far, we've caught a we have a Dusknoir and a Drapion, so... it depends. Every +1 is about a 50% increase. Not about, it's a 50% increase. So a +1 would be 50%, +2 would be double, +3 would be 2.5, up to +6, which would be ×4. But decreases are different. A -1 is a 33% decrease, all the way down to getting a 75% decrease at -6. Those numbers are foggier on me. I think it's like 0.66, 0.5, like it goes like 0.45, 0.4, and then 0.33, 0.25, I think. So the increases are bigger than the decreases are. So this would be a 2.5 attack increase. I really like crit in this game because of boss armor. Depending on how your stats roll, you might be able to crit through multiple armor pieces. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Worse. It's fine. I'm gonna stay in here. Uh-oh. No first death today, yet. Although a little dire. There's no more fights, though, so I'm not gonna heal this thing too much. Just keep our money and everything flowing here. XP's in a good spot because we found an extra XP share. I'm gonna just heal up Druddigon a little more. There it is. If I burn it, I'd really like to know you. Okay. I'm going for it. Because I threw a ball. I want to follow you. There's the bot that keeps using the same color and joins my chat. Alright, that's our team. Unless we find a vent Pokemon that could replace it. It's Cute Charm, unfortunately. It's also garbage, but it has Moonblast, and it is a Clefable. Alright. What can we give you for free? Splash. Lol. Healing Wish. Hilariously, Healing Wish might not be terrible. Give it Moonlight? What can you get? Let's get your... Yeah, let's get some of you going. Let's get a little bit of you going here. What do we need? We're lacking Thunder Punch. We're lacking Fire as well. What can you learn? Oh, you can learn the Fangs. That's right. What are we going to be fearing the most? Electric types? Electric and Ice types? So Fire Punch would make the most sense? But then wouldn't I just want to go for Shadow Punch for being neutral against that? Fire Lash. But against Ice types, that might be troublesome. Against Electric types. Clefable can also learn Fire Blast and learn Thunderbolt, I believe. Let's go for coverage first. Let's go for the Thunder Punch. I'm just a big fan of coverage. PZ. Uh-oh. That's gonna hurt. Yep. Ah. Okay. Oh, PZ, that really hurt. I thought I would take it a little bit better than that. Alright, well, this is actually a bit of a problem. But I can Shadow Sneak it while it's an Electric type. It's fine. Death was inevitable. I think Pyukumuku can take it. Probably not. But I sure as shit can stall this thing out. Baneful Bunker. Aha! Go for the Salt Cure? I think so. Oh, but it is out! I forgot! Perfect! Oh, you are? Was it Pyukumuku right there? That seemed pretty spring-trappy. Even on me, I even forgot about it. How's it looking, though? How is he looking? We're doing okay on XP gain. I think we're just going to keep off the double battles for now. This is an absolutely never take. It's not worth the money spending. It's too random for it to be valuable in any meaningful way. Especially the free treatment that can negatively impact you. Kadabra, huh? Yeah, so we're out of catches. But it doesn't mean we're out of options. Boop. Fun solid killer, not OP, but not weak either. You know what I've been getting a lot of videos of since you sent me a bunch of, like, videos, Suwako? I've been getting a lot of Marvel Rivals videos. I've been taking a look at, people, like, giving opinions on Jeff and Black Widow and all that. It's quite hilarious. We're not catching anymore. Harry, good to see you, man. But then we can't catch anything we need. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's gonna feel weird, but we're gonna have to get used to it. That did no damage. Come on, Dustmore. There you go. Yeah, get that crit. That's the only way. No. Actually, we're on floor set. No, we have a boss coming up. Too risky. We leave. We leave. That's what I'm saying. Because now I'm getting into the whole, like, they're talking about the people talking about the balance changes and stuff like this, and effectively, wow, it's kind of like when one player base goes over to another player, it becomes another player base, they carry the same morals and approaches. It's 35% chance, Lunar? It's 35% chance? I lost in my Bazaar run today because I missed 89% to 94% crit rates again. I'm not taking a 35% chance. This is a cursed day, and I'm going to take it as I'm going to treat it like, you know, I make one wrong step and I'm falling off a cliff. Memento could be interesting, but I think trainers switch too much for it to be truly interesting. Alright, here we go. Just Liza. It's gonna hurt. Uh-oh. Not gonna hurt enough. It depends. Everyone's gonna have the casual and the competitive and all that on them. Ah, crap. How do I approach this? Just hurt it? Yeah, I guess the approach is just punch it. She could throw. Thank you, Liza, for throwing. I'm gonna save this in case I need it. It's fine. It's only on the end fights. If we're dying at the end of the wave, that's okay. Spider Mace is absolutely still a thing. Its pieces are Poppy Field, and you have to enchant Spider Mace with either Heavy or Poison. Spider Mace is not necessarily the carrying piece. It is a piece to the machine of Poppy Field. You have a Heavy Spider start? Yeah, go straight Heavy then. You look for Poppy Field. You look for another Spider Mace if doable. So like look for like the silver or gold tier shops. Yeah, anything that grows based on poison. Like, you're basically going super weapons. Floor Spike can, if you have a lot of weapons, but if you don't have a lot of weapons, you can get away with, Plague Glaive. You know, yeah, Plague Glaive. I have Moonblast. Might only have one real attack, but it's Moonblast. We're talking about Bazaar. We're talking about both, actually. Kira! Frozen chicken. And it's got max special attack now. And better speed. Thank you. Calm nature. Not going to talk about it. I'm going to take some money because we're kind of struggling on that. Also, as predicted, after Sky... Oh, for those who missed it, yesterday, Sky paid us off for Nineathon. She bought me the game, and I very much appreciate that she did that. And as a result, I totally did stay up playing 4 hours of Nine Kings last night. So, needless to say, Nineathon on June 9th, which is 6-9 Day, is going to be really, really, really fun. Mega Bracelet does not help us. Burn it. Thank you. Ooh. Heavy Spider Start. This is the most zeroed if focused in build if you can do it, for sure. You had actually nothing on your moveset, right? Moonlight would be the only thing, I think. Yeah, there's no Mega on this team. That's okay. Yeah, no, G-Max Lapras will definitely be something we're aiming for. I don't know the changes to G-Max Lapras in this game in particular. I could go Ice Punch. What do you have on your moveset again? I could get rid of Curse for now and just keep Shadow Sneak. I might do that. I might want a little bit of the flexibility and not take Curse at the moment. Because this thing's going to be switching into moves, which means it's not going to have full HP to ever, like, be okay with Curse. We'll come back for Curse later, but we know we have it there. We don't have to teach it. We don't have to look for a TM. We're okay. I also like to note that this run has 0 luck. It's a 0 luck run, too, of all things. Just note that. We win this, I am setting a precedence. And once again, Clefable's OP. Yeah. Okay. Sandstream, huh? Okay. Why is your nature lonely? Oops. Huh. That's not good. Why'd your nature get messed up like that? Wow, a lot of these things really suck, huh? Oh, God. Alright. We could just get more speed to Dredagon. I'm gonna take the money, actually. I'm just gonna take the money on that one. For this... I'm gonna want Dredagon on this one, too. Hit him with that. Ow! Oh, we're doing Jackal. Shit. Yeah, feeling that one. Why is his defense not dropping? Did he gain defense back? May have. Shit. Get my ass kicked here. It's fine. 95, he sure is going to be interesting. I'm going to heal that. Take Amulet Coin. Amulet Coin is spectacular. Candy Jar is also really good. I can't use revives anyways, but I also feel like I want some money for 95E. Oh. Oh, Relic Gold definitely solves that problem. Alright. Huge. Egg. He can't stop. The egg is too enticing. Nice freeze. What's going on, Kami? Welcome back, man. Uh-oh. Gotta pay attention to those boosts. I want more money. Imagine the devs gave me more money. Bro, I'd do a paid sponsorship for PokeRogue if they had any money, but they can't because Pokemon. All right, 95E. Is this in the sun? It's not. That is very fortunate. What do you got? It's fine. We don't need X accuracy. We're gonna want to go a little hard here on trying to get the X items in time. Dazzling Gleam's cool too. Or just leveling up. Get Dredagon leveled up here. Based on the team that we think we're fighting. No, it's Dire Hit. It's Dire Hit, for sure. Okay. Spadef as well. Okay. We're all good on stuff. We're actually pretty good. I'm just going to give one heal over to you. Take the Spadef. Here we go. King Gambit, huh? We don't know if the Metagross is still here anymore. I don't think he is. Ah, you say some random crit, but crit's pretty good in this game. Okay. That's what I thought. Like, you don't have swords. You don't have, like, Stone Edge or anything. This is gonna hurt. This thing's actually a problem for us. Why? Is it percentage based? Ow, what the hell? Ooh, very lucky. 1% of that happening. Don't. Okay. Dragapult, okay. It's a very different team than what we knew. Okay, good. Now we just have the Pidgeot left. You can't just hit that. Yeah, no, you'll make more as it goes up, yeah. Oh, he's got Scrappy. Get out of here. Disgusting. Good 95-y fight. Excellent 95-y fight. I love getting 2 of the same rewards. It makes me feel like I really accomplished something. I did so well beating that up, I deserve to either pick between Ultra Balls or Ultra Balls. Now, this one looks shinier, but these ones look bigger. What do you value, chat? Okay, now we gotta remember we have Terra, which is a very underutilized mechanic on this channel. Who learns Flamethrower here? You know? Yeah, I kind of like that. Follow Me's good too. Okay. Should do the other way around. E. Money. Hello, Bert. Well, that's spooky. Might have Focus Blast. Doesn't matter. I love free money. You. Don't have all charge. We're halfway there already, and our Moltres has Calm Mind now. Nice. Love to see it. Alright. We're doing okay so far. Ah, we're in the water loop. Rip. Okay. Rip for you. Anything else you want to be relearning here? You have your ice, you have your bolt beam punch fist stuff. You, I might want to give more coverage instead of Fell Stinger. I don't think Fell Stinger's going to happen. What's going to help? Dark and Poison. Probably Fire Fang, right? Or you go Hone Claws. We could also just guarantee double Toxic Spike setup. I click random until it fills my team as far as it'll go. So it's either it goes up to 6 or until it hits 10. The random button made... I used to do a draft format where... let's see, do I still have it here? What was it named? I used to do a format where we grabbed 12 Pokemon, and then everybody, based on what their costs were, could just participate against that pool together. In my Discord, actually, in the Discord, it has, if you go to the PokeRogue channel, you can see some of the last draft challenges that we did. I also have a page there for it. Is it under draft? Nope. That's not it. That's an old post. Dang, never mind. But yeah, if you go to my PokeRogue channel in Discord, you can see, like, I gave 12 Pokemon. We randomized 12 Pokemon, and then people would pick their own team and see how far they could get with it. Obviously, you can't do the same seed, but it's just more or less a casual challenge to do with the community. It went pretty well for a while when everybody was playing PokeRogue, so we carried it for quite some time. You can learn Aqua Tail. Yes, you can. I still trust Aqua Tail. Oh no. Oh god. Actually pretty impressed it lived. Yeah, but that's always gonna happen, right? There were a few controversies, and then the other thing that a lot of all these content creators, because there was a lot of content creators that kind of carried this forward with the rest of the community. So they brought a bunch of people in, but, you know, a lot of people noted that because the ending is kind of just the same all the time, which is true, right? Because there's no variance in how a classic run ends, and people want to do the 200 floor challenge, it does get quite mundane. So, a valid critique, one that I've had for a while as well. I think the Eternatus fight is very unique in the sense that it kind of asks for you to use strategies that are not common in Pokemon, but even then, because there's only so much you can get going within a run, that kind of like Eternatus is just a check to see like how good was your run really, you know? It's overtuned in order for it to be extra obnoxious just because it can be, and because it should be, you know what I mean? So, but because there's so many cheesy things in Pokemon, it has to be, so it's just kind of like, yeah. It's just a weakness of Pokemon itself, right? The 195 is very hard, but also very boring because she always has Rayquaza, and you always need to have an answer for Rayquaza. And to me, it's like, I don't mind the way they build her team like this. She gets a bird, she gets a... Why is, Wait, I just realized. Why isn't... Why isn't that, updating? Huh? PokeLink, what happened to you? Oh. Okay. Why is that broken? Kangaskhan, Dragapult. What happened to you? Hold on, give me a moment here. There we go. But yeah, like, the Ivy fight's interesting, but it's also just, like, it's the same thing over and over again, and I really dislike fighting Mega Ray. I guess they just wanted to make, like, the 2 strongest Pokemon in the game be those challenges, but also it's just... It can be unfun, right? It can be unfun. Especially when you've done as much as, like, myself or people who have played way more than me. I only have almost 400 hours in this game. There are people who have thousands of hours in this game, right? Some variety and some interesting endings, in my opinion, would be on the table for longevity. They definitely would keep people coming back. I've described it akin to Slay the Spire. Even if you don't do the heart fight, you can still fight one of 3 final bosses at the end of Act 3 and Slay the Spire. That sometimes is just more than enough. For people who are enjoying the game, they just want a bit of a mix-up. Cosmic Power, perhaps? Over Life Dew? Maybe? Cosmic Power... Moonlight, perhaps? Maybe keep Life Dew just because it's here for now. We're not doing double battles on purpose. Okay, so... Yeah, this is how we lose. We're just gonna take the easy fights, because the levels after, I think it was, we discovered 80 or 90 is when they start going like 5 or 6 levels above you. So we have to not fall for the trap of avarice. Thank you. I would love to get that egg voucher and all that, but we're trying to win the run, not farm up eggs at this point. So I'm going to take the easy victory, or at least the easiest fight. In this case, we are 23 levels above, so... Very high level compared to these guys. What the hell? Teeth, huh? More money? Don't mind if I do. Shouldn't have stayed in here. What am I doing? Ow. I should also not stayed in there because it was speed type. He kills me. Hello. Rip. Ow. 110 is a boss fight. Did I give you Cosmic Power? I think I did, right? Alright, let's grab Moonlight here. Life Dew heals both your Pokemon 25%, but Moonlight heals itself 50%. We're going to be in single battles here, so... You know. Woogie woogie. Ow. Woogie woogie. You derp-ass looking motherfucker. Where's Zinc? Or the Dust Storm? Kofu! That is a bit of a problem. It's fine. See ya. I think that thing has freeze dry as well. No, it just hurts. Okay, that's fair. Attack up, Spadef up. I'll take that chance. Hehe. Alright. Baneful Bunker. Oh, yeah, freeze dry. Right. I don't know what it's gonna use, but I'm here. You stayed in, huh? Ow! Okay, that's good. Throat chop? With what? Did you use your neck to chop me in the neck? That's kind of weird. Has Dusknoir done its duty? You definitely have. That did nothing. That also did nothing. No, it's like my Pokemon Stadium runs where it'll just come back. I just can't use revives during the run. Because I can't dump them anymore. Yeah, yeah. I'm allowed the floor centers, yes. You just hit every move, don't you? Hey, yo, alright. Rhonda Lucamine. This is the ending of the Gen 9 music, when they're cheering you on. Everybody in the audience starts cheering you on when you bring them down to the final Pokemon. It's similar to what they did in Gen 8, but Gen 8 did it way better, in my opinion. Okay. Okay. Lucamine. I'm so afraid. I still don't know I still don't know the teams well enough to be fully educated on it. Hasty Mint. Liquidation. I'm gonna take the X attack. Double battle. Uh-oh. Clefable switches in. Ice Punch alone. Executor on the neck. I have a feeling superpower, close combat, something's coming for me. Yep. And I Q-charmed it? Oh, they're in love. Great. You're gonna switch. I'm gonna burn Kamala. Never mind, you're just gonna hurt your own dude. Oh shit, you're comatose! I can't do that! No! I can't do that. Damn it! I forgot. Okay. That's a problem. That's bad. Now we got a real fight. Interesting. That doesn't count as contact, huh? Good. But if you're both hitting, it dies. And we're gonna outspeed. Okay. Alright, no Clefable spooky. That is spooky. Remember, no revive. This is why having all this money is important. Mild. I'm gonna give Mild to my Lapras. Up its attack stats. Okay. Thank you. Need a little topping off. Lapras got himself some tail. Sex reference. Okay. We'll go up against Faba. He's psychic or something? Psychic bug, something like that. Do I care about leveling up here, or do I care about getting more moves? Moves on what? It was going to be Moonlight, but Clefable's dead. So we don't need to worry about jacking it up. We need immediate effects right now. Makes me want to kind of roll a little bit for an X item. Kind of makes me want to roll for an X item. One more. Shit. Okay. Get our money back at the very least. That's spooky. Does she have Focus Blast? How'd you switch to Slowbro to Slowbro? There's a thing called a Species Class? Oh, really? Has Analytic. Damn. Has Analytic, or it's just that strong. Okay. Hi, how you doing, Alakazam? Just gonna slip on by there and punch you right in the dick without you knowing. Mm-hmm. You were alerted to Thunder Punch? You have a Lumberry. Yeah. Sometimes I switch out when they're lower. I didn't want to give them any berry boosts there. That's not going to save you. Okay. Excuse me? Don't you goddamn dare. You're kidding me. I don't know if this kills. It's a 4v6 against Lucamine. I don't know, man. She has Nihilego, right? So I can't even Toxic Strats it. We have Dire Hit here, though. A crit. Any crit is good crit. We also have Power Up for Druddigon. We have no items to move around either. Okay. What's our team gonna have? Pheromosa. It's gonna have Pheromosa. It's gonna have Nihilego. It's going to have a Clefable. Let's get a Lilligant. You're gonna switch to something that scares me. You have Scrappy, but now you're burned, except you have multiple Lumberries, which is unlucky. That's kind of spooky, man. We need Clefable for this. Okay, what we can do is possibly outspeed, get the Willow, and then reduce the damage we take. That's a problem. But if that's all she wanted to do, it could be worse. Okay, it's burned now. So we can actually switch into... What are you going to go into? You're not going to go into your Nihilego. What are you going to do? I'm going to Salt Cure. This is fine. I get free damage on this thing because I Baneful Bunker. She's going to Trailblaze. Yeah. Now she takes poison damage. She doesn't take poison damage, but she takes the Salt Cure damage. Now what I could do is switch back into Dusk Noir. That's fine. It's going to gain speed. I don't think she stays in here. Does she stay in here? Why would she? You're going to switch back into Beware. I'm going to go for Salt Cure. I'm going to set up a Toxic Spikes. How do I know this? I've kind of learned the AI, which is why if you ever notice I get pissed when the AI does something that doesn't make any sense or it reads my inputs. I'm just looking at the Pokemon that she's using against, like the Pokemon she's switching into and thinking, like, she's most likely going to switch, right? Which is hilarious because the ZX Random, when you do Smart AI in actual Pokemon games versus this game, it is very different. This game is technically smarter, but also more manipulable. That's the problem with Smart AI, is you can read it because you know what they're going to do. So you play chess, you go 2 steps ahead. You're going to switch now. You're not. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to go for Recover no matter what. I got 2 layers of Toxic Spikes up. I got 1 layer of Toxic Spikes up. That's fine. Yeah, I want to be healthy here. It switches into the Poison, which means it will now die from Poison. So I'm just going to Baneful Bunk. She switched. See, that's where I get confused when shit like that happens. If she kills me, she takes 254 points of damage. She did not. But now she takes extra damage because Salt Cure. So I'm going to recover here. Baneful Bunker because she switched into attack. Dies. Who shit on my boy Pyukumuku before? Behold. Behold the mouth hand of enormous girth. Yeah. Is this a sack Dust Noir angle? We're not fighting a gym leader until 140. It outspeeds Druddigon, but we can take a hit if we get in for free. I might sack the Dusk Noir. I'm not sure, though. Even if... Well, then again... Okay, she cleared Toxic Spikes, right? It's okay, though. We can make it through with 3. I'm going to recover because seeing how much damage that did, that's fine. Okay, Rata recovers now. That's bad. Just gonna stall here a bit. We're gonna do 1 layer of Toxic Spikes because unless we're gonna leave a Pokemon out for longer than 3 turns, we're gonna do more damage with Poison, which I think will be enough for us to finish stuff off now. Ah, you went for Waterfall. Damn. Waterfall, that's weird. That's fine, that's fine. We get a free switch into Druddy. We could also probably go to Lapras and kill at this point. There it is. She outspeeds me, though, is the problem. She also... Oh, she can't clear by Toxic Spice because she's floating! Do I take the hit? I could... Terra. Perfect. She didn't even clear the poison. So now, if this thing isn't Magic Guard, we win. Ooh, Grass Knot. Haven't seen that in a while. Terra does help you deal more damage if it's of the same type that you Terra into. So no matter what, I'll still have Ice Stab, but my Terra Stab will be double. But the other thing is, the main thing was, it removed Ice typing from me, so Head Smash didn't one-shot me. GG. Pyukumuku, the OG3 on the team. Nice. Okay. How are we doing on moves? We're fine. We're fine. Okay. I'm gonna take a Lepa Berry. I'm gonna put on Pyukumuku. If this was a gym leader, oh man. Oh, get out of here. I just saw. Get the wait, who learns light screen? You do, yeah, you do. You both do. Oh. I could teach that for later and use it later. Pyukumuku, we have to think about it in these terms. What's the first thing they're gonna do when they face Eternatus? Pyukumuku is going to Salt Cure because Salt Cure is permanent in phase 2. So it might not have time to set up a light screen, unless we go follow me on Clefable. Which means if that's going to be its first move, then light screen's most likely not going to be its second move if it goes for Sludge Bomb. So light screen's not going to help us here. Unless we change the Terra, but I'm not going to take that risk. We're just going to take the balls. Yeah, if we were on wave 140, then I'd be a little bit more concerned, but the final fight, as long as we're not forcing doubles, if it happens with doubles, it happens with doubles. But uncommon to occur. You switch the Terra type into fire so the enemy plays ground and you deal with any water move. Is that smart? Yeah, so what you could do is there's a couple of different ways you can approach thinking about Terras. Depending on whether or not your Pokemon needs to dodge a certain weakness or if you want to goad certain things out. So the other something you can do is you can have, let's use Lapras, Water Ice, right? I can go normal Terra, and now I have Water, Ice, and normal Stab. That's the easiest applicable user case, right? I could just get triple Stab. Or I can go Water Terra, and now I have double damage on my Water move and still Ice Stab, which is 1.5 times. The other thing I could do is, let's say I use Druddigon and I turn it into a Ground Terra. Or, actually, we could use Water Absorb Lapras. Yes, I could turn into a Ground-type Lapras, bait them to use a Water move, and get Water Absorb. Now, they can still use Grass, but if you know they're a Water, if they're a Water user, yes, that is another thing you can abuse with the AI. The AI will learn after the first move, at least, but you can still fool them because the ability is a 1 in 3. They don't know what ability you have right away. They have to test. They will go for the most optimal play. And sometimes they're just idiots. But, like, yeah. So, yeah, there's many different ways you could use Terra. That's just a few examples. But probably the most common examples you'll find. Terra became a lot better when you received the Terra Orb for free and when it lasted so much longer than what it used to. If you show them the ability, they will swap it out, yeah. So if they know it's Water Absorbed, they will not keep using a Water move. But if you're swapping in and out, and let's say you switch into your Water Absorb Pokemon, they sometimes predict it, but only if you've been doing it a few times. I think it's after 2 times they start to adapt a little bit. Does our team want Ice Cave? I don't think so, actually. Our team kind of sucks in Ice Cave. Do I just want to stay in the water? I guess so. I guess we're drowning. Seabed. So we're on Perma Rain. This is where Freeze Dry becomes very helpful, right? Basically, think about it this way, Lunar. I do it in terms of, like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, they're still idiots. Fool me 3 times, probably not going to happen, but it could still happen. I've gotten away with it. There are even times that the AI will just take a random input reading moment and completely just be like, oh, I know you were going to do this, and I used the move, right? Like, they already knew what your team comp was before you switched the Pokemon in. So after the first time that you do it, become more and more skeptical about what's going to happen when you try and do the same thing. Yes, Delibird, you're the best. That is one of the best events for us in this challenge, or just in general. Paying that amount for Amulet Coin value is ridiculous. It's so good, in my opinion. I'm gonna take a Leopard Berry. Who gets Trick Room here, Dustin? Yeah, Trick Room strats. We did win with Trick Room strats. I have a video up on that on YouTube. That was such a... Go me. All right. Deck speed is nice. I had a Mystic Water. Take the money because, again, we're not fighting the gym leader here, so we can take these 10 waves to just stack up a little bit. I also kind of want Candy Jar. So I can't catch this. I have to battle it. Oh, boy. Okay, doesn't get any bonuses. Just gonna have Omni Boost. That's fine, that's fine. Gets 1 attack on me, puts out the spikes, sure. Oh, that's painful. Wait a minute. Oh, shit. I did a lot of damage, actually. Drapion. It's gonna go for a water move, but, like, I have no choice. Never mind. I didn't do any... Oh, yeah, Omni Boost, Omni Boost, Omni Boost. Omni Boost. Omni Boost, noob. Don't get sloppy. Breathe and do it, man. Just breathe and do it. Love dicks. Yeah, this is where it's going to become very helpful. Because I think our max is 112. Basculegion, though? Maybe we take a crash. You didn't go for wave crash, so that's good. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Okay. Oh yeah, you can't crit us, that's right. You can't crit us because we're battle armor. But I was worried about wave crash doing a lot of damage. But we don't need this Pokemon for the end game here. We do need that Zinc. The Zinc is so that Pokemon can take it, and considering that I need Dusknoir to live as long as possible for Curse, that's why I'm loading him up on Special Defense. He's kind of our Special Defense cow, let's say. Okay, Spadef up. Good recoil damage, thank you. It's gonna get a few bonuses here. I think that concerns me. That helps a lot, thanks. So now it won't go for it again because it knows. Alright. 114, yeah, we're close enough. Cool. Hey, we're doing pretty well in our first rando run here. 145 is going to be the test. Because that's just a whole other beast of reading the team. What are we doing with you, Gargle Salt? Getting exploded on, apparently. Spooky. Thank God for X defense. Ouch. Taking damage like this is less than ideal. Still want a main carry. And I guess I'll have one. Open wide. We're playing the water spray at the carnival game. Wouldn't Expel be the perk for that? Or no, it'd be like, no, then again, we already have Mega Gengar for the House of Horrors. No, it's G-Max. G-Max Gengar is the House of Horrors. Yeah, keep Lapras high here. Actually, Clefable forces Noivern to have to do something like Boom Burst, yeah. Ooh, he didn't kill. That is a shame. Egg. We're doing a gacha. You don't like it? I mean, it's not for everybody. Understandable. I used to have fun with it because it would help me, like, practice to aim, because oh, yeah, that's right, I can't do that, too. Son of a bitch. Oh, I got punished for it, too. Uh-oh. This is a gym part 2. Oh, you had a paper net? We had magnets. We had to use the magnet fishing rods. Ah, Christ. Druddigon, you can take these. Yeah, you do have that. Avalanche? Avalanche? Fuck. Hey, Lily, how you doing? That's a shiny Beedrill. There was a visual glitch. I mean, I'm still having the same issue with the visual glitch where I can't see anything on Windows 11 Firefox with some of the red shinies, just some of the legendary shinies. But it's not a shiny Beedrill. Oh, it looks like a shiny Beedrill to me. It looks. Is that an evil Beedrill? Or is that a shadow Beedrill? Oh, it could be a shadow Beedrill. Or is that just Beedrill? I think it's the wings that are throwing me off. They're so blue, and it looks like it has... It's green if it's a Beedrill. Oh, yeah, that's right. Shiny Beedrill is green. You're correct. I had something where... Oh, I do have a bug. It happened on both mobile and PC for me, and I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but the items on my Pokemon are disappearing until I switch from the first Pokemon entering a battle. Like, you won't be able to see their items. I don't have any right now to prove that. I'd have to go out into these guys. I'll see if I find it. Probably not gonna happen because I'm switched past my first Pokemon. But I was noticing that on any on runs that I was doing that I wasn't able to see. Yeah, it was happening on both my mobile and on my PC. So I thought it was just a mobile thing because I've always had mobile issues. Although it is running a lot better for me now. But that was a visual glitch that I was experiencing. And it didn't matter what Pokemon I used. I did it on 2 different runs and it was still an issue. Although the one that I was doing, no, it was a Mega Alakazam one, and the other one was my Endless run. So I even had it across different modes. I don't know if anyone else has reported something like that. Okay. I've actually been waiting for you because I was kind of excited to share that with you. Sucks that there's a bug, but like, or I don't know, a visual bug of some guy. Okay. Going around the bend with this one. Ow. That's an expensive fight. That's not good. That was a very expensive fight. See ya, Lily. Thanks coming out again. Appreciate you checking in to make sure that the game's running great. Okay, we cooled it on the Garganacles and the Gigalith. That's nice. X accuracy doesn't matter. Ooh. I'm gonna take it anyways. I'm having a little bit of lag suddenly? What's that? You see that? I'm dropping frames. The fuck? I'm gonna double focus the Garganacle, okay. My game is Chug-a-luggin'. Actually, go for the cover. I'm gonna max those out, because I have a feeling I'm gonna need them. It's Rourke, but the problem is still rock moves. Alright, well, continue the X defend train, here we go. There's Swords Dance there, we're gonna have time Brock. Oh no, it's the bag of dicks. The ring of dicks. Excellent. Contemplated setting up a Toxic Spikes there. Mega Drain. Stayed it. One Lumberry. And a Leftovers. Interesting. One Lumberry and a Leftovers. I actually have no idea why my game is lagging now. Yeah, see right here, you can't see that the Clefable, I don't think you could see that Clefable had the thing, right? What'd you just use? Oh, got a bunch of boosts. And then wasted them. Ah. Certainly some moves you're moving. I'm okay, right? I'm not lagging. No frame drops. Let me see something. How's the computer running? %40 memory. Yeah. Okay, weird. Ow, oh my god. It didn't set up, though. This is prime freeze-dry territory. This is fine. Cool. Oh god, where do I want to fight you? Ideally in the rain? No, you'll have Swampert with Swift Swim. Or will you? I don't remember what Swampert... What does Swampert get? What's your passive? Regenerator. I'll have Torrent Regenerator. I think we're strong enough for the Badlands now. Where are the Badlands here? Where are the Badlands here? Huh? Oh, here. Oh, it could be sand. It might even be worse. Go straight to frickin' desert. One in 3 to be sunny. 2 and 15 to be sandstorm. What time is it now? Daytime? Probably. Desert is 100% sand, right? Sand or sun. Fuck. I don't want to go to lab either, because then we're going to be stuck potentially in... Well, we'll go to construction zone. It might end up in power plant, which is what scares me. Okay, give me 1 second here. This, for some reason, is really lagging. And I don't know why. Just want to reset it entirely. It's still chunking, huh? Are the servers crapping out? Lily, come back. Well, it's playable. We're in the rain, aren't we? No, you're just faster than me. That's spooky. Alright, you're my main carrier. Oh. No, we're just gonna inspect the machine. We're gonna stay in the lake. There's no weather happening. Lombre in the machine with drizzle. That is tragic. Metal coater magnet. Just take the money. I'm gonna take Ganlon. Ganlon? Against 145E? I don't know. I don't know, boss. You lived. That sucks. Okay. X speed, good to see you. Okay. She's gonna superpower. There's one Lumberry. Okay, like this, I can now actually stay in... Okay, this is fine. Why the switch into Dragapult? Okay. It's an early switch into Rayquaza. Against an Ice type, or what was an Ice type. That's cute. Why? Special attack, special attack. Ooh. Okay, but... Hear me out, what if I kill? Lapras being dead's a bit tragic. But I don't think Kangaskhan can take Clefable. I don't think any of these guys can. Or you could crit twice. That's cute. That's cool too. You could cheat, I guess. Oh my goodness, I didn't name my Pokemon. Whoops. Hey, Mallow. Oh, you can release them now. Where did that sit? Where did that go? Oh. We can do full Nuzlocke rules. Alright. I don't think I want to. Well, no, we could actually release. I didn't realize we could release Pokemon now. Huh. I swear that setting has been missing. We'll try it this way first, though. Let's try it this way first, then we'll go with permadeath. Who else is in this? Go, and Clefable is gonna be... Okay, what are we doing? Right, +6. Uh-oh. Why? And then you switch after all of that? That's wild. Huh? Oh, there's the luck. Oh, there's that luck kicking in again. Yep. Yeah, that's how it goes. Thought I could get away with it. Dang. It's fine. Innards out hits. Look at that, Mo. Oh, I get you, cat. Hold on, I can get you, cat. Let's have a cat. Hi. Wait for it. Oh, that's me. There he is. Hi. There's the big boy. What are we doing? Dodging you. Yeah. Are you serious? Fuck. Good. Oh yeah, buddy. No, Milo, where are you going? D-band. Yeah. Okay. Take some money. Flamigo. Uh-oh. Well, I tried. The cat ran away. Might just be taking a small break before he has to take a shit. I'm gonna replace the moonlight, actually. Just in... Ow, case. We're doing well, but I'm feeling fatigued. Gotta be cognizant of this. I don't care about the X defend right now. There's nothing coming up. Take the free heal. It's another Flamigo. We love free. God damn it, that hurts. Raquinid boss. They had a Lumberry. That's fine. Actually, that's gonna help. Spadif up. Owie. Oh my god, I can't burn it. Dude. I just can't remember half of these new abilities. Sometimes you just don't remember until you see it. Alright, the swamp is not too bad for us. The swamp will lead us into the water. No, it won't. It'll lead us into the graveyard, which could be fog against Lucamine, which I do not want. Construction site is not safe. We could fight power plant boss. No, construction site be 1 to 160 to 170. Yeah, no. God, that'd be horrible. I guess we're going to the beach. I hate fog. It's stupid weather. It's not. It shouldn't even be considered a weather. It's not a weather. It's a nuisance. That's what it is. It usually takes me longer. I've just been playing a lot, so I like having the starting Pokemon and all that helps a bunch. I think I like this better than just like releasing anything that dies, because otherwise all that meta progression just becomes like playing a normal run. I still think you want to play around with the things I spent 300 plus hours getting. You know what I mean? Whatever. I'm not trying to impress the Nuzlocke community. I'm just playing and doing what I know. But please accept me as one of you. You're shuddering because I have Scald. You took that like a champ because we're in the sun. It shined 4 times and I ignored it. Who gets Mega Bond? Other than you. No, that's it. Okay. Well, that sucks. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's why we make fun Nuzlocks. Fun locks, if you will. It's like those bags you give out at parties to people to show that you appreciate you showed up. What are those called? Fun bags? Something like that. Hello, Cloyster. Cheerio with this thunder punch in your face. Oh, maybe not. I mean, you have a lot of special... You had a lot of defense anyways. I don't know what I thought this was going to do. I meant to go into Officer. Now you're going to eat a bunch of... Oh my god, it's Skill Link. Well, I have royally screwed this up. Can you please stop getting lucky? Thanks. But yeah, these runs used to take me like 5 hours. They still could, depending on how difficult it is. It's just now we have a lot more tools at our hands, so... Yeah, that's actually something that I've always said that I'd never do, Lunar, is I would never count how many... Like, the only thing that I counted, and for the purposes of just for myself, was when I did the Ultimate Noob Challenge, the 7-in-1 Nuzlocke Challenge that I built, because that's supposed to be like the ultimate work through it, and I still believe that it has elements that you can work around to like not just have to be pure luck. Nuzlocking with any randomizer is going to have an element of luck to it. People just have to accept that's the kind of fun that those people play with. That's just the fun I enjoy, right? But when it comes to certain challenges, for me, like when I look at Kaizo Ironmon and stuff like that, it just doesn't tickle me the same way where I feel excited to take it on, because it is just a lottery. The runs that I like doing are more about decision making and less about like, was what I'm given enough of a start to make a good decision around. You know what I mean? I like making mid-run decisions, mid-battle decisions, not just hope to God this one Pokemon carries me all the way. Because to me, that doesn't feel fun. But that's just me. Many people would agree and disagree. At the end of the day, we just play what we like. I stopped trying to be a part of the Nuzlocke forums a long time ago. After I showed off one of my Nuzlocke rules, where it's like you had a total number of lives, rather than when a Pokemon dies, it's gone. It was meant to be an easier... It was meant to be an easier format of Nuzlocking to introduce people to Nuzlocking and those who like were really scared of doing it. And somebody came through my thread, and they're like, "But if there's no permadeath, it can't be a real Nuzlocke run. What are you doing here? Like, this is impossible. You can't run this." And I'm like, "What? Like, I didn't know the Nuzlocke police were real. I thought we just joked about the Nuzlocke police. They do exist." Yeah, I'm personally not a gambling randomizer player of sorts. I just prefer to play what I play and enjoy it that way. It's a video game. You can do whatever the hell you want with it. It's pretty cool. Stop it. Speed, spit, def. Aww. I think you got a little too carried away with the Clawitzer. Lose to it. Yeah, see, there it goes. The Lapras item disappeared. The moment it just disappears. We're in the rain. Okay. We're in the rain against Lucamine. That's not bad. That's not terrible for us. Yep, that's the scary part. Rarely see Sharpedo. What's up, Milo? Oh, the cat's back. Shh. You hungry? You thirsty? You guys want to see his fancy water device? I guess you can see it now. It auto fills and auto dumps the water. That's his device. So you can see, like, there's the basin on the side there. It actually fills into a little cup. It'll dump the cup itself, and then it'll fill it up. He needed a device like that because his food and water back to the garage, the garage wall, like the wall in the kitchen, the wall in the garage touching. So in his other stuff, he was actually getting, like, mold and dirt in his water cup. So we had to get him something that was more concealed and constantly cleaning. But I mean, it's a neat device too. You don't have to worry about, because he eats throughout the day. We have to control his eating and make sure he's drinking a lot. So these kinds, like we have to automate his food and automate his water. Otherwise, you're getting up every hour to feed him or every other hour to feed him and get water and stuff like that. So. Are you licking the side there? Do you taste Febreze? What the hell are you licking? You're chugging. Yeah, dude, you haven't slept. He hasn't slept at all because of all the work on the house. Looking at. Yeah. Yeah, he's a cat. He sure is a cat. Making sure he calms down. They should be done soon anyways. It's 6 o'clock. They gotta be done by now. Unless they're actually having a ton of problems with that door. What's up, Milo? What are you here? You waiting for the liberation? The celebratory opening of the door? Yeah? You're just gonna lie down again? That's fine. More content for my viewers. Woo! Cat stuff. Wait, where's the cat butt? And cat. There he goes. You can stare at his ass. Weirdos. Alright. Nothing on these movesets beat Lucamine, I don't think. Salic Berry? Good question. Who would I need to give that to? Possibly Clefable? I'll give it a Broken. We could, yeah. I should have did that, actually. Well, LaPruden's gonna get us out of this. Shit. Okay. Yeah, I should have rolled. You're right. Okay. We can't do anything until Nihilego dead, otherwise we can send an officer to set up and murder. She also has a slow bro, right? Yeah. You're right though, that would have been a smarter use. Some events let you use items after or just the continue, like without the continue, but that one just kind of forces you. Okay, That's fine. That crit isn't fine. You need to get the Salt Cure on her. Okay. We're just gonna get some damage on Primarina, and then we're gonna Baneful Bunker this. She doesn't heal. There's our concern. Jesus. Alright, you're gonna go into Nihilego now. Yep. Ooh. That's a problem. Okay. Yikes. Spadef up. Good. Are you gonna use Play Rough, is the question. I think it's worth the risk on Hero anyways. Outrage. That's free. It's fine. We need to heal up, even though it's in the rain. Okay, you have Nihilego out here. I don't have the answer anymore. So, but I want to stay in here. You need to remain for Pheromosa somehow. I think Pukulinku has done more than enough already. Nice. Inner's Out actually brought it to the thing. That's good. I wish I could have checked the stats before I went in here. If we go to Broken Gone, you don't have Clefable to switch into anymore. Primarina's also dead. Don't think she has a Scream Tail. I think we just click Dragon Dart and kill. Okay. Ghost type Silvally. I don't think the defense, I don't think the speed and defense are enough. Ghost Silvally. Okay, the speed was enough. Oh, we have X speed. Yeah. Oh my god, you getting a Krozma? Really? Attack up? I think the Pheromosa wins this for her. No matter what. Team's just too slow. Kind of regret the Drapion. I thought it'd be a little bit better than that. I think we did fine with the Dusknoir Clefable snatch up, but I don't think Drapion was the call for a catch. I thought it would give us a little bit more power. It didn't. I needed a sniper one. Battle armor's fine. It's just, I think... I don't know. Yeah, no X for this battle also kind of hurt. Although, we had X speed. So, like... We can either get X attack and do a little bit more damage. The issue right now is not damage. The issue right now is speed, and we already have the X item for that. Ah, GG. So close, too. Actually, a really close fight. So close. Unless she has nothing and I super crit, let's try for the Ghost Terra. Okay. Oh god. Okay. I have to beat a gym leader too, the last gym leader. We don't get a break. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Oh man. Okay. It's a water gym leader? It's gonna be Marlin, right? We have Thunder Punch. Berry Pouch strats? I think it's gonna be Berry Pouch strats. Oh, don't give him Malamar? What? Uh-oh. Oh, it's not gonna matter. GG anyways. No, come on. Get a crit. This fucking game, dude. Hey, Evo Leader 2. That's a good first try. I'm fine with that. I'm good with that. No big deal. Can't be upset. I'm a little upset that Malamar of all the Pokemon showed up in this region to kill me. And the fact that I have so much attack that I destroyed myself. And actually it's the Toxic Spikes because I could have burned it, right? Yeah, squids do live. I'm not worried about it. It's mostly actually that of all things, the things that killed us was the Toxic Spikes. Because I couldn't Will-O-Wisp it. I could have Will-O-Wisp and lived there, potentially. Actually, no, because even with the burn plus the damage, just wasn't enough. Darn. But you know what? Like, 166? Actually, I don't even think I can win this, right? There's actually no way of me winning this. Yeah, I can't even continue this run. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, it's over. Defeated by Malamar. Get out of it. Don't show that. Oh, I don't want that to be on my record. I didn't do anything fancy. Oh, I had a 1 luck. Never mind. I did that. I mean, that run went well. The run wasn't a bad run. We did our best. You can see the difference when you don't have... No, I can't catch to escape a fight. No. We played that one very, very well. We got through a couple of tough fights. Lucamine, the problem is she just had a lot of speed. We didn't, right? I do think the Drapion was a waste of a catch. I just don't think it's good enough. Run away? I actually never considered running away. I could try. I never run away from a fight. That's the thing. I forget that run's even a feature. I don't outspeed Malamar, though, so the chances of me running away are low. So yeah, like, I could go back in and see... Well, I can't anymore, but, like, I could go and try and run away and not die, but it's too late now. That's okay. I'm pretty happy with those results. If we made it through Lucamine, we had a very good shot at beating Ivy's team. Because Ivy's team is not... It's actually not that threatening. We had answers for it. But yeah, if I could change something about this team, it's definitely Jello. Unfortunately, they weren't pulling their weight. They fell behind. Even Pyukumuku had a lot more strat than what Drapion brought. Live and learn. The Toxic was a neat idea, but we probably could have saved it, caught something else, and just pulled it from there. Weakness-wise, we handled it. Cosmic Power not being Calm Mind kind of hurts. Dusknoir still disappointing me. Like, it's thick and all, it's just that's the best I could do. Need to run under 3 hours? Actually, I'm going to call it there. I started really late, and I'm not going to be able to go for much longer. I have a lot of work that I got to do tomorrow, and I'm not feeling well today, and I was delayed, and I got to go clean my room after they fixed all the windows and everything. But hey, there you go. That's the first introduction to our Randomizer Nuzlocke challenge. Overall, pretty good first attempt, I would say. We'll do it again, and we'll play it out from there. If you guys have any suggestions for the format, I don't think I'm going to do release on death because, like I said, you know, there's a lot of... Like, I put in a lot of work to get these Pokemon, and even though it's a challenge, like... I don't think I'm ready to release in this game. I personally think it's too hard of a game to do release in. But... we can build ourselves up from there, and again, it's not to prove it. It's just a fun challenge to do in PokeRogue to see if we can do it. It's definitely doable. We just did not. We didn't get the full team there together. Lucamine 2 kind of did us in. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you everybody for coming out today. We will be back on Thursday. And on Thursday, we will be doing Nubby-thon, which is 10 hours. We're going to be doing a 10-hour stream of Nubby's Number Factory. It is a Windows 98 fever dream mixed with Peggle. So if you like Peglin, you're going to love Nubby's Number Factory, and we're going to be 10-hour blitzing the balls out of that thing. So, yeah. Thank you very much. Hope you had a great time here. Tell your friends, go watch The Visual Pine. And to watch me. Let's find someone to raid around here. Oop, I went to the wrong site. I went to YouTube, like, who am I raiding on YouTube? Go watch Pine. He's doing a lot of cool charity stuff. I'm going to be looking at charity stuff very soon, too, so we'll go from there. We're going to go raid Milotan. They are playing Final Fantasy XIV. New content apparently came out, from what I'm seeing from other people who I know that play it. So let's go over and say hello. If you have my emotes, there's a raid message. If not, take your favorite emotes, put some tentacles around them, and I will see you on Thursday. Have a good day tomorrow, and we'll be playing some Nubbies Number Factory on Thursday. Thanks for coming out. Have a lovely night. Take care. Stay safe. Stay happy. And peace. Damn it.